a lot into this world. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the Moses Marquis Saint. Every morning I get up and I'm so blessed to be alive, so blessed to have my life, and so blessed to have my dreams come true that I share it with you every morning and tell you how awesome it is to be alive and how awesome it is to have our mind. And this morning is no different. When I talk about our mind powers, it's because a lot of people don't have control over their mind, so they let other people take control of their mind. They let alcohol take control of their mind. They'll let their bank account take control over their mind, and then they'll let their attitude change their trajectory. Your attitude will always determine your altitude. I've always said this, and I'll say it again. It's a blessing to be alive. When you get your mind right, your whole body will be right. Life will be right, and that's why I do this every morning as an adjustment for your mind. Saints Addiction. Love you. Now that 1 minute of it is over, we can get to the morning marijuana motivation. I've been doing the minute motivation on, what's this thing called? Not TikTok. What's the thing? The Reels, right? Everybody wants the Instagram Reels. Everybody wants to, got no attention span. So we'll do that 1 minute. I'm going to do it in the morning. I'm going to get in 1 minute, and then I'm going to go deeper for the 10 minutes. See, what happened was, my poor buddy wakes up this morning. He's got a frown upside down. And I was like, or a smile upside down. I said, why are you frowning? And he said, oh, I got no money. And I said, why's that got to change anything? And he said, oh, it's just challenging. And I said, that's what makes life fun. So my attitude towards a challenge is acceptance and smile. I embrace and drive change. I literally can't wait for a challenge because it challenges me to go further. Today, I did the photo for a 3-layer vinyl. I've never done even 2-layer vinyl. I did a 3-layer vinyl for my friend Shirt an Hour so he can go to the senator this morning and talk about feeding the homeless and making shelters for all the people that are homeless downtown Las Vegas. Shout out to you, Robert. Can I do it? Robert Majors? Okay, I'll just tell Robert Majors, you're the man, bro. And I'm so glad you're doing this. He looks so fresh and so clean. I sent him out onto the world in Shirt an Hour. Stayed up till about 5 a.m. making 5 hours for 4 shirts. A lot of hard work, y'all, but that's the passion I have for my life. It doesn't matter how much things cost. It doesn't matter the hourly. There's not a number you can give me for my passion because my passion is infinite. There's no stopping me in my mind, in my will. If I want it, I'll will it. And if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And every time I try to do something, not try, I do it. And then I switch it from try to do, and that's a mental change. And that's why I wanted people to mental change about their money situation because they're always going to let them dictate their happiness. Sure, you think that a lot of money would alleviate what you're feeling right now, but there's a lot of unhappy rich people because they got no one by their bedside when they die. They got friends that are trying to take money from them. They're not getting no love and attention from people. That's a lie. And when you think that getting money is going to make you happy, you are lying to yourself. I am rich. You hear me? I am extremely rich. And people are like, what? Mark's got cash. Let's all go around him. No, you need to come around me because of my happiness. Rich. Realize I create happiness. I create happiness. When I realize that I create my own happiness, it's not on a bank account anymore. It's not on a girl to make me happy. It's on me to make me happy. And like I said, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. So when it's up to you, Lao Tao Kun, as they say in Thailand, Lao Tao Kun, up to you. Up to you to live your life on your own level. Up to you to get your own mind right. Up to you to get your attitude to altitude. And that's how I've been teaching people for the longest minute. It's like, I've been broke. Stupid broke, but not broke in. And that's why I don't use the word broke. I'm in without funds, but not without energy. And I am my own energy. So if I keep waking up in the morning and my heart's still beating and my mind's still going and my mouth's still speaking, then I still have the energy. And that's an energy you can't replace. Like your friendships with your friends when they don't use you like a rich person, or when they're around because you're sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's love. That's help. That's what we all need in our lives. You know what I mean? We all gonna need somebody one day. Everybody's like, if I got money, I won't need anything. No, you're gonna need a pat on the back. Just like we saw the Fifth Element. The guy was rich as fuck. He started choking on a cherry. You're gonna need that pat on the back, bud. And we're also gonna need some fucking accountability too, or some, not accountability. What's the word I want to look for? It's not accountability. It's praise. You know, appreciation was the word I was looking for. If you have appreciation, people are gonna pat you on the back and notice your hard work, just like my boy Robert did this morning. He said, "Thanks, Mark." You can hear a good thank you. He's like, "You are a man of your word." It's like, goddamn right I am, and I'm not gonna stop till I get what I want. That's passion. Now everybody's worried about their pennies. I'm worried about my passion, because now, when I say I'm going to do something, it gets done. Now we have a certain event. Let me get out of here. This guy's doing some things. I didn't know there was somebody over. Now that we're doing the event, by One Love, there was no love in One Love. They loved money. and they didn't appreciate other people, so therefore they didn't get to get their event again. And that's how magic it is. It's like if you're not going to appreciate something, it's going to leave. Just like a female, if you're not going to respect the process and thank the universe for just the breath in your air, then he's going to take that too. I'm telling people to count their blessings because we tend to get in our own minds and say, oh man, I don't have this, or I'm missing that. And that's just another part of jealousy, right? Most people don't look at it, but it's envy. Like, oh, he looks so happy over there in his Ferrari. Maybe he's alone, okay? What about the richest men I know it's not a money thing. It's a mind thing. And that's what I've been talking about the whole time. Is it doesn't matter what's in your bank account. That doesn't determine the smile on your face. If you have it inside your heart, what you're doing with passion every day, nobody can take that away from you. It don't matter if you have zero in a numeric digital fucking, what are those called? Binary code in the sky, cloud, money, bank, bullshit like that. I was just watching one of my friends. Hold up. I'm going to talk about money. Hold up. I know there's over billions of dollars, almost trillions of dollars. I think he told me the most amount of free cash out in the world is in Las Vegas because of the casinos, right? And that might not make sense because I've been to Macau, but it kind of makes sense because it's all sitting out there for us to grab. Now, most people are going to be like, oh, well, I got to gamble to get it in. I'm not gambling. I'm betting on me. I made a print shop, and this morning I'm blowing up. It's Magic Convention. People are starting to hit me with the lamination, the print. They're trying to come down at the office. I had people show up in the morning. It's just like, boom, baby, boom, we got action. And if you got action, you got a life. And if you're doing what you do with what you want in your life, then you're living. And that's the most blessed feeling. So don't wait for the day that you have $1 million like I was going to try to do. I was miserable in my shop, man. I was locked up in 4 different walls. I felt like I wasn't going to shave my beard. I started getting hella long in my beard. I'm like, I'm not shaving until I'm a millionaire. How come being a millionaire has to make me happy? How come having cash in my pocket has to make me happy? Why can't I just make myself happy? And that's what you got to ask yourself. Why can't you make yourself happy? Why are you trying to let other people steal your shine? Why is it always an external thing? Why can't it be an inner thing? Like I wrote down, and I'm telling you to write down, the things that make me happy. There's like 30 things on that list, 20 things solid that were all free. Like going for walks, fishing. People are, that's not so free. I'm like, yeah, I've got my pole and maybe a little, what's that called when you need a permit to get out there and fish. Other than that, I'm happy as fuck. And I'm like, this is amazing. It's amazing to be able to do the things that come to my mind. And spend my lifetime, this is what 10 years of hard work's gotten, doing the things that I love to do. I chose this. I'm like, what do I want to do with my time? I don't mind making shirts at 5 a.m. I don't mind peeling off the plastic and the vinyl to make sure it gets right. That's because my passion's in it. Now, if you wanted me to go do some paperwork, I would have never gotten that field because it would have been like pulling teeth, you know what I mean? It would have been hurting me to do that kind of work. And I just prefer digging a post hole than doing paperwork. But that's just me. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a passion. And when you live in your passion, you become a better human being. And that's what Saints Brand is all about. We are choosing better habits because of our addictions. We flipped our addictions into our passion, right? And then we started to shine. Look at all that shine. We just started to shine on people. We put our halos on, and then we we remind people to turn their halos on. You're like, you know what? You deserve to smile. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to live a life full of passion and blessings like unseen and untold. So be that person. Be the person that believes in themselves. Be that person that believes in their own happiness and source it from within. If you're always going to look out externally, it's always going to bum you out. So you start warming yourself up. Self-generation. Then you're going to start getting the shine. That's what I call it, the shine. So it's your morning marijuana motivation time. On my heart from the start. It's your boy Marky Saint, Saints Addiction, Saints Brand, Saints Giving. Every shirt you buy goes towards a donation, just like Robert Majors. He's down there building the homeless shelters. Shout outs to you, bro. Kudos to you. You're a saint. And all saints, we can all be saints. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye for not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you share, like, and subscribe. So go be out there. Share the shine. Go give it to a friend that needs to smile and remind them that they are worth more than money. They are priceless. They are limitless. And there's so much potential in your passion. I love you. And if no one else tells you today, I did. Peace. I'll see you on the other side. Ciao. Beijos. Shine. Beijos.